Nottoway County.
Peaceful and quiet and beautiful.
It's the kind of place where everyone knows their neighbor.
Most people didn't lock their doors. Our doors at our house was always open.
And for years, crime
It's always been quiet
has been virtually non-existent.
until recently.
Jeff Lavelle lives off of Bible Road just outside the town of Crew.
The sheriff's department has been out here more times in the last 6 months than the last 30 years.
Since January 1st, Nottoway County Sheriff's deputies have been called out to this stretch of road more than 80 times.
Everybody's carrying a gun.
People are scared.
Yeah.
There are only about 40 houses here. One of them is the home of Lavelle's parents.
They are afraid to leave the house. That's not how you're supposed to live.
He says the house next door has been broken into twice this year.
I'm afraid somebody's gonna get hurt.
You're paranoid, you're worried. You know, am I going to get hit next?
The Nottoway Sheriff's Office is on track to double the number of arrests made for breaking and entering and stolen items this year, with 47 people charged in the first half of 2022. That's compared to 57 all of last year.
Community is concerned.
On Bible Road alone, Sheriff Robert Jones says his 14 deputies have responded to 2 breaking and entering calls, a trespassing call, 2 larceny reports, and more than 23 reports of suspicious activity.
There's been a lot of strange incidents out there. Like I said, we've had people that steal wheelbarrows, put stuff in wheelbarrows and walking down the road with the wheelbarrow.
And residents and county leaders believe one thing is responsible for this spike in crime.
I think drugs are a serious issue in this area.
The drug usage, the meth, it's slowly coming. It's not a big city problem anymore.
Police have been called to one residence, a trailer on Bible Road, several times this year for reports of suspicious activity and overdoses.
We used to get calls out there almost every day for a while.
We just jokingly call it Crack Manor.
These strange incidents, like a woman trespassing at 3 a.m., coupled with the break-ins and theft, have caused Bible Road neighbors to create their own social media group to alert residents about crime.
The group is growing bigger and stronger, and we don't miss a beat.
They report everything they see in their online chat to police.
We, the people of Bible Road, are taking a stand. You know, we're having a voice, and we want something done.
And to the local government.
The phone calls that I typically get, none of them are pleasant.
Like Supervisor John Rourke.
One violent crime in Nottoway is one too many.
One of the steps Rourke says he's taken to protect citizens is increasing the county budget to add another 911 dispatcher because the county currently only has one on shift at a time.
The emergency services, since I've been here, has been strained.
That strain was put on display back in May during the police pursuit of Noah Lee Price, who was on the run for more than 24 hours, accused of stealing vehicles, breaking into homes, and shooting at police. At the time, the county had only one dispatcher behind the desk.
Do you think that car accidents, do you think that medical calls stop because something like that's going on? It doesn't.
But Rourke knows that extra body isn't the only solution needed, and he says right now the county is suffering from a lack of resources to fight the drug use that citizens and police believe is causing the crime.
The war on meth is going to be won in rural Virginia, and those resources need to come to rural Virginia. You need specific counseling and treatment, and we don't have enough of it. We need to focus on those problems.
And as for Jeff Lavelle, he's come to terms with the fact that his doors may need to remain locked and security cameras on for some time.
A lot of the people in the neighborhood say that they want our quiet community back. I don't think you're gonna get it back. I just think this is how it's gonna be. Those days are gone.
Nottoway is on track to double the number of arrests made for drug use and possession, with nearly 30 people charged so far this year compared to 42 in all of 2021. But Sheriff Jones notes most of the suspects they charge are released the same day. Meanwhile, Supervisor Rourke says he's working on a plan to create an ordinance to cut down on rundown properties, and he also wants to establish more tools for law enforcement to fight crime. Working for you, I'm Caroline Colburn, CBS 6 News.